Hey there, YouTube. So I am here at the Baylor Pass National Recreation Trail, 6 miles one way, 3,500 feet up. And this is going to be my test round. I'm out here in beautiful New Mexico at the Organ Mountains. So you can see behind me here, there's the main peaks of the Organ Mountains there. And the trail goes up somewhere back in there. I don't actually know. This is going to be a test round of all my gear. So I have my pack all ready to go. So this is set up with everything I'm going to have for my big trip down into the Grand Canyon with my friends here in about a week. I've got about, I think I weighed it almost exactly 46 pounds for everything, including camera gear. So 3 liters of water, about 9,000 to 10,000 calories of food. Of course, all my camping gear and everything like that. I'm going to give this a shot. I'm going to see how far we can make it up here. And before it gets too steep, it's 3,500 feet up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it all the way to the top with the pack, just from what I was reading online. I'm going to go as far as I can though, and let you know how this goes. I'll be honest, I haven't seen a warning quite like this, not even in Big Bend. Definitely a little worrying about how steep this is going to get. Looks like I'm about 1 mile in. I've passed a couple other hikers. They told me it was breezy at the top, so I'm a little worried about that. I don't know exactly where we're going up here. I'm assuming it's not to one of the peaks. If it is, I'm going to drop my pack and hide it behind a bush or something and then go up the rest of the way. That is where my camper is, somewhere down in that campground. So I came from the pass over there. I thought I was going to go up to that mountain there. And that, I believe, is Las Cruces, I think. I'll double check when I get back. A town with a beautiful view. Trail so far has been decent. I'm getting a little hungry. I'll probably take a nap, or not a nap. I'm getting pretty hungry. I'll probably take a snack soon. But yeah, I was on the other side of that little pass there. And those two pointy peaks are up this direction. Sun is rising high in the sky. Probably get pretty warm here soon. A little bit of a breeze. Scenery is very beautiful, but there's not a lot of animals so far. I was kind of hoping I would see more birds. We'll keep going. I'll give it a couple more miles. I think I'm close to 3 miles now. And a couple more miles, I'll grab some food. Look what we got here. Hello, little guy. How are you doing there, buddy? Did you see something? There's bugs over here. They're landing on me. Oh, I think he sees some bug over there. He's eyeballing something. Whoa, almost fell over. I need to be careful trying to video with this pack on. He sees something. Get him. Get him there, buddy. All right, I made it to the end of the trail here. Had some food. Met a friend, Adam, here. What's up, Adam?
Hey, how's it going?
So we're gonna go ahead and hike back up. I guess it's what, about 2,500 feet to the top there?
Yeah,
something like that?
over from Baylor Pass west in Las Cruces. Go over down to the Guire Springs trailhead on the other side.
Yep. So we are headed basically straight up there. So that direction there. I've got 6 miles left to the end, and you're going to go camp somewhere up at the top, but you're not sure where yet, right?
Yeah, I'll show you a couple of my campsites.
You go ahead.
We'll do
lead the way.
Little climb over a few rocks and stuff. I mean, it's really easy. But
Perfect.
there it is.
There's the trail. Yeah, so my pack right now, I think when I left, including all my camera and everything, was at around 36 pounds. What do you normally carry?
Today, I'm guessing mine's probably like 28 pounds. Last week when I was here, I was about 36 pounds, but I was carrying water for 2 people.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So I think my worst carry was on the Arizona trail earlier this year, and I had to carry 6.5 liters for 48 miles.
For 48?
48 miles.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to do that 2 different times. And one of the times was when I broke, ripped 5 tendons in my ankle, and I had to hike for 3 days to get back out of the wilderness.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to remember these stories you're telling when inevitably somebody's going to complain about something aching on the Grand Canyon on our trip here next week.
One of the main reasons people my age tell me they won't backpack with me anymore is they say it always hurts. And I'm like, life always does hurt. But you know what hurts more is sitting in a chair for freaking 8 hours a day. That really hurts. That damages you.
Yeah.
At least. I mean, you got to be a little bit of special crazy to enjoy doing this stuff on a daily basis. But
right.
For me, 6 days a week out is my typical lifestyle. So there's nothing more. There's no other place in the world I'd rather be except where I am right now.
Yep. Yep. I had a business call this morning, and they asked me how I was doing. I said 10 out of 10. And they're like, what? Why? And I'm like, I'm out in the middle of nowhere. This is great.
Yes.
It's the best place to be.
Yeah. Every morning when I wake up out here, it's like, and I see the sunrise, it's just like, I mean, nothing could be better than that. It's like, it's beautiful. There's scenery. I mean, fresh air. It's like, I mean, to me, this is living the life.
Right.
This will be my 3rd time going over Baylor Pass and the 2nd time backpacking up here.
And you said last time you came with friends, right? And you set up a bunch of tents up there?
Yeah, so we set up 4 tents on the rocks just below the pass on this left side.
So that little outcrop there.
Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's such a great spot. And when you're up there, you can actually see the moon set, and it'll actually just all of a sudden disappear below the horizon. It's really crazy.
Oh, so cool.
So just remember, tonight is the biggest and brightest supermoon of the year. So I know a lot of people who are doing hiking and backpacks this night.
Just for the awesome views.
Just for the view, yeah, the moon views. I recommend that as a really good training hike to see if like through hiking is your thing.
Yeah.
Because if you do not enjoy the John Muir Trail, you will hate the PCT because it's just like a gigantic version of it.
Got it.
My absolute favorite trail, so I've done the John Muir Trail at least 6 times now. So I usually do it every July. And then the Colorado Trail is my top trail. That's a 500-mile trail. I usually spend 40 to 45 days out there. And so that's like the basic route's 500 miles. But then what I do is I do all the off-trail excursions and climb different 14er peaks out there.
Right.
So that usually adds several more days of hiking, 1 to 2 days of extra climbing per 14er that you climb. That's the trail I recommend if you want the most intense, beautiful experience, memory-wise, that you've ever seen on Earth.
The John Muir?
John Muir and the Colorado Trail.
Okay.
So I've had many people from other countries, because you meet people from all over the world, say that America has the most beautiful and most amazing backpacking trails on Earth. And I mean, I would say too, like if you do the John Muir Trail, that trail is for the most part maintained, but a couple years ago on the PCT, the Mojave Desert had the biggest snowstorm in 100 years.
Oh.
And that was my first crossing. I spent over
in snow.
35 days crossing the desert. I think it was 550 miles. And I had to bring crampons with me.
Oh my gosh.
On interstate highways for days at a time.
Just
on 30 feet deep snow.
Whoa.
In April.
Whoa.
It was 30 feet deep just north of the Mexico border.
That's wild.
It was very treacherous, but pretty amazing too.
What a great story too.
Okay, so we are now looking at Baylor Peak to the north of us. So it's at least 1,000-foot climb up. Pretty sketchy gravel-covered trail.
And you said that you tried it.
I tried it I tried it October 10th, and it seemed a little bit risky. I was kind of hesitant. I actually climbed down on my rear end on all fours and was sliding over cactus to try to get down. So, I don't know anybody who's been up to the top of it yet. Check out this guy here. Whoop.
Oh, yeah. There's a ton of those in Big Bend.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice night. It feels so good. One of my favorite places. Oh, wow. Just freaking so happy to be out here.
Yeah. I can definitely feel it in my shoulders right now.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That's what always gets me first, is the shoulders.
I think I'm about 9 miles right now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, my legs usually don't get tired. It's the shoulders that are always what get tired.
Yep. And you take your pack off and you feel like you're constantly falling backwards.
Yeah. I always feel like I'm freaking Superman. It's like, I feel like I'm weightlifting.
Yeah.
Like,
am I levitating? I don't even.
As far as trail running, the best time for me to trail run is after I finish a through hike for a month.
Oh.
You're used to booking 30-mile days.
Yeah.
40 pounds of shit.
You feel like you've got nitrous or something.
Yes. And then also, instead of being at 10 to 12,000 feet every day, you're barely above sea level, so then your VO2 level is like super max.
Right.
So you get a month of athletic advantage over the competition.
Yeah. Very cool. All right, great. We're at the pass, huh?
Yeah.
What do we got down there? That's where we've come from, way behind that rock. Sun is...
Well, the buildings in Las Cruces reflecting in the distance.
Yeah. Got about 2 hours till sundown, I'm guessing.
It looks like you can almost walk right up that from here.
Oh gosh, I've had an experience where I thought, oh, I'll be able to walk straight up that thing. Doesn't work.
I tried. The rocks just shoot out from under your feet.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is.
So that, I see it. Yeah, it's very clear.
Yeah, this part, the
very
first
clear.
like quarter mile is totally easy.
Yeah.
But then after that, it's like, it's like hell no.
And that's for the horses, I'm assuming there.
Yeah, and it also keeps cattle.
Oh, that's a gorgeous shot right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a photo of that.
Oh, that's freaking great. Yeah, we'll see the rabbit ear soon.
The rabbit ear. Oh, I know about the rabbit ears. I saw them coming up on that side.
Yeah. So this is where we had lunch last time. We all sat on these rocks in this log.
Oh, nice. Pretty large bird on that rock right up there.
Oh, yeah, I saw something moving.
Right on top of that little rock there.
So this is one of my most recommended snacks out here. You need to try.
What is this? Oh, these are the sands?
Bars are fucking
Sands
amazing.
bars? Oh my gosh, okay.
Dark chocolate mint chunk.
We will have to, because I know Marcus is going to want to pick up stuff before we head down to the Grand Canyon, right? So like, I'm going to be like, if we see those, we'll probably go to REI or something, and then like...
if for some reason I end up getting out where you're at, I'll bring, I have like 3 cases of them.
Oh gosh, nice.
I got them in May.
Nice.
I've been able to eat them. Mainly because I had to cut my trip short for my ankle injury.
Yeah.
So I've missed out on 1,500 miles of hiking. So I still have a ton of food left.
Oh gosh, you're a beast, man. What town is that?
That is the military base.
Oh, it's a military base?
Yeah, so that's on the other side of the White Sands Missile Range. I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of the forts, I believe.
Yeah, so where are you going to camp? You decided?
So I'm going to keep going a little bit past where we're at, because it's definitely going to be, it's going to be like 30-mile-an-hour winds up
right up here? Yeah, it's already picking up.
Risky, yeah.
We're right in the pass. It's just all funneling through here like a waterfall of wind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good times. We're living the adventure.
So I guess you can go down with me for a little bit here, and then I guess whenever you want to book it, and then I'll look up and see if you can join us on the Grand Canyon trip. That would be so cool.
Yeah, that sounds
That'd make for a fun little adventure for the camera too, for the YouTube.
Oh, hell
Picked
yeah.
up an extra hiker on the way.
Yeah. This is how many of my adventures and friends are made in this way for so many years now. You know what? People always ask me what is the hardest part about a through hike, especially when you're going hundreds of miles. They're like, oh, it's hard to carry that pack. You know what? It's never the physical thing that's hard in these trips. The mental aspect of dealing with being sometimes alone for a month. I cannot think of anything that's more challenging I've ever done in my entire life than being isolated for hundreds of miles and not seeing anybody.
Yeah.
I mean, you have times where you really wonder how you're just going to get through another day, and then an hour later you see something that makes the whole day worthwhile. And you know what? This is why I'm alive right now, just to see this amazing sunrise.
Yeah.
And you totally forgot about that there was ever anything difficult being out there.
Oh, look at the sun hitting the...
Oh man. Yeah,
that's so cool.
Peak is just glowing golden now.
All right, let's just see what's...
Sweet. Oh yeah, look,
This
there's
is...
the rabbit ears. Check them out.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So there is a climb, so that the one with the light, more light on it, that's South Rabbit Ear.
Uh-huh.
And there's a saddle to the left of it, and that's called the Rabbit Ears Plateau. There's a trail on the other side called the Ruby Mine Trail.
Uh-huh.
And that's where the fluorite mine is, and you can climb up to the fluorite mine, and then it's I think it's a 3,800 foot climb to the top of the Rabbit Ear. Me personally, I went to, it's rated on extreme class 3, so I would not climb to the very top. I might climb to the plateau, but not to the top of the Rabbit Ear. Whoa, this looks like this is epic. I am impressed. This might be the camp spot potentially.
Honestly, this is really cool.
Yeah, this is...
Oh, this is a little spot right here. You could just move a few rocks maybe. And
yeah.
Oh, that spot right there is like...
Yeah. Yeah, I could camp anywhere here. My tent would easily fit. Wow, look at this. Hey, look, there's like a lover's leaf type shit right here. Huh. Damn. Yeah, look at this. You can see all around in here.
There's the pass we came over. Well, is this it? You think you're gonna camp here?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hang out here for the evening. I mean,
good stuff.
It's all about the views. Thinking might kind of shelter behind these bushes for a little wind block.
I love it.
I think it's probably gonna be right about here.
I think that's the spot.
Yeah, my tent's pretty quick too. It sets up in like 2 or 3 minutes. Just a double.
Well, great meeting you, man. This is
yeah, this has been awesome, man.
This is great.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I will look up and see if we can get you added to the Grand Canyon trip.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't, like I say, the rest of my plan was just staying here, and then tomorrow morning I was probably just going to walk back down to the car and then just come up with the next plan. So if it's a Grand Canyon, I'd probably just go back to Alamo and switch out for winter gear, because that Grand Canyon, just make sure you've got like freaking extreme winter gear. That North Rim, when you hike up there, it could be freaking 3 feet of snow. You'll start and it'll be 90 degrees somehow, and it'll be 3 feet of snow on the other side, like sheer terror, like you wouldn't believe. It does not. Just don't take the risk.
Okay.
I mean, I got tons of gear. If we needed anything extra, I got gear for like 3 people at my place.
You might, I know I brought some extra winter gear and I was planning on checking the weather like right before, and then just kind of being like, all right, we got 3 nights, get a little extra. But now that you're telling me this, I'm a little bit worried that maybe I'm
going to be, like if I do the Grand Canyon, I'm bringing my big hefty 80-liter pack, and I'm putting the winter gear in it just in case. It's going to be probably hot as fucking hell down in the bottom. Like it could be almost still 100 in the day potentially. But that top,
Okay, so that's good to know.
Recommend every time I do the Grand Canyon and get in the bottom, you want to get moving a couple hours before the sun comes up, because you will get fried to a fucking crisp down in the box, as they call it. That's where people die every year. Like every year there's
from
people, the heat stroke. It gets over 130, 140 degrees from the rock reflection down there.
Oh,
it's one of the most dangerous parts of that trail.
Got it.
People think, oh, you fall off the side. No, people die from heat stroke there more than any other reason in the canyon.
Yeah. Good stuff.
So.
All right, great to meet you, Adam. We will chat soon.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Take care.
Yeah, have a safe walk down.
I will do my best.
Get a good sunrise.
I will try. It is supposed to be a gorgeous full moon tonight. One of the best of the year, I was told by Adam. Oh, what a hike. 12 miles. Allergies. So, 3,500 feet of elevation gained, 3,500 feet of elevation dropped. Made a friend. That was great. And I'm back at the truck. I am going to load stuff up and go back to my camper, where I'm going to eat some leftover turkey from Friendsgiving and some ramen, I think. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to the Grand Canyon hike. Hopefully this prep was good. I'm a little sore, but I'm not so sore that I couldn't, hike another 5 miles or so. So feeling pretty good overall. Feeling pretty good. I think I'm ready to go. So I will see you at the Grand Canyon hike.